Lesson 1. Enjoying the moment.
You're right, I should really focus on enjoying the present moment more.
Absolutely. Embracing the uncertainty can bring so much joy into our lives.
It's easy to get caught up in worries about the future, though.
Yes, but living in the now allows us to experience everything fully.
I find that when I do that, I feel much happier and more fulfilled.
Exactly. Each moment has its own beauty, waiting to be appreciated.
I think I'll start practicing mindfulness to help me stay grounded.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Mindfulness can really enhance your daily life.
I'm excited to see how this shift in perspective will change my outlook.
Lesson 2. Relieving tension.
I agree. Exercise is great for relieving tension and boosting mood.
Yes, it really helps clear the mind and reduce stress levels.
I also practice deep breathing techniques, they work wonders for me.
That's a fantastic idea. Deep breathing can be so calming.
It's amazing how something so simple can have such a positive effect.
Absolutely. Combining exercise with mindfulness techniques is powerful.
I find that it helps me stay focused and balanced throughout the day.
I should start incorporating deep breathing into my routine as well.
It's definitely worth trying. Let's keep encouraging each other to stay healthy.
Lesson 3. Focus techniques.
I find that turning off my phone helps me stay focused.
Exactly. Distractions can make it hard to concentrate on tasks.
Yes. I also prefer working in a quiet place for better productivity.
That's a great approach. A peaceful environment can enhance focus.
I've noticed that I accomplish so much more when I limit distractions.
Same here. It's amazing how much clarity we gain in a quiet space.
Let's make a commitment to support each other in maintaining focus.
I'd love that. Together, we can create a productive atmosphere.
I can't wait to see how much we achieve with our new strategies.
Lesson 4. Maintenance disappointments.
Hey Anna, I just found out the museum will be closed for maintenance today.
Oh, that's disappointing. I was looking forward to visiting.
Same here. Do you happen to know when it will reopen?
I believe it should reopen next week, but I'll double check.
That would be helpful. Are there any alternative places we could explore?
Yes, there's a new art gallery nearby that just opened.
That sounds interesting. What kind of exhibits do they have?
They feature contemporary art from local artists.
Sounds exciting. Let's plan to visit it instead.
Lesson 5. Smartphone shopping.
Hey Anna, I'm thinking about getting a new smartphone.
Hi John, that sounds exciting. I'll check them out later.
Do you know any stores that sell a wide range of smartphones?
Yes, there's a popular electronics store downtown.
I've heard they have great customer service too.
They do. Plus, they often have the latest models in stock.
That's perfect. I want to compare a few different brands.
Good idea. It's important to choose one that fits your needs.
Exactly. I'll make sure to read some reviews as well.
Lesson 6: Showcasing Talent.
Wow, you must be really talented. Do you plan to showcase your work?
Thank you. I'm considering entering some of my pieces in a local exhibition.
That sounds amazing. It's a fantastic way to share your art with others.
Yes. I want to inspire others and connect with fellow artists.
I believe your work deserves to be seen by a wider audience.
I appreciate the encouragement. It really motivates me to take that step.
You should definitely pursue it. Art has a unique way of bringing people together.
I agree. Let's support each other in our creative endeavors.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see your artwork on display.
Lesson 7: Science Fun.
Wow, that sounds exciting. How did you make the volcano erupt for your project?
It was actually pretty simple. I used baking soda and vinegar to create the eruption effect.
That's a classic experiment. Did you add any special touches to make it look more realistic?
Yes. I painted the volcano and added red food coloring to simulate lava.
That's so creative. I can imagine how impressive it looked during the demonstration.
It was definitely a hit. Everyone loved watching it erupt, and it was so much fun to explain the science behind it.
I bet. It's always great when learning involves a bit of excitement.
Exactly. Engaging projects like that make science so much more enjoyable.
I agree. It's the perfect way to spark interest in learning new things.
Lesson 8: Historical Events.
Did you know the Highlanders were forced to leave their homes when they rebelled against the king in 1745?
Yes, it's such a significant period in history. The struggle for independence is always fascinating to learn about.
Absolutely. It's interesting to see how their actions shaped the future.
Right. Their determination in the face of adversity is truly inspiring.
It really is. But it's sad that so many were displaced as a result of the conflict.
Yes, history often shows us the sacrifices people make for their beliefs and freedoms.
It's important to remember these events and their impact on society today.
Definitely. Understanding our past helps us build a better future.
Exactly. We can learn valuable lessons from those who came before us.
Lesson 9: Booking Preferences.
I don't really have a favorite hotel, but I usually check reviews before booking.
That's a smart approach. Reviews can provide valuable insights.
Yes. They help me gauge the quality of service and amenities offered.
Absolutely. It's also helpful to know what previous guests have experienced.
I agree. I prefer to stay somewhere that has good feedback.
Same here. It makes the decision-making process much easier.
Plus, I like to look for places that include breakfast or other perks.
Definitely. Those little extras can really enhance the stay.
Let's make a list of what we want in a hotel for our next trip.
Lesson 10: Baking Pan Wonders.
I think we can discuss the specific tasks we need to accomplish for this project.
Yes, that's a good idea. We need to define the expected outcomes clearly.
Absolutely. Having a clear plan will help us stay on track and meet our goals.
Exactly. It also helps to delegate tasks effectively among the team.
For sure. When everyone knows their responsibilities, the workflow improves.
And it minimizes confusion, which can lead to mistakes.
Right. Keeping communication open is crucial for success too.
Definitely. Regular check-ins can keep everyone aligned and motivated.
I agree. Let's outline our plan and distribute the tasks accordingly.
Lesson 11: Baking Pan Wonders.
Have you ever noticed how many different sizes and shapes of baking pans there are?
Absolutely. It's fascinating to see how each one can change the outcome of a recipe.
Right? Like, using a round cake pan versus a square one can make a big difference in presentation.
And let's not forget about the materials. Some are non-stick while others are made of glass or metal.
Exactly. Each material has its own unique properties that affect baking times and heat distribution.
I love experimenting with different pans to see how they impact my favorite recipes.
Me too. It's like a whole new world of baking opens up with just the right pan.
And it's so much fun to see how a simple change can elevate a dish to something extraordinary.
Plus, shopping for them is always an adventure. There's just so much to choose from.
Lesson 12: City Transformations.
This city has faced challenges like crime, poverty, and racial conflict in the past.
Yes, it's unfortunate how those issues can affect communities deeply.
However, the city has recently prospered, which is a hopeful sign.
That's fantastic to hear. Economic growth can lead to improvements in quality of life.
Exactly. When people have jobs and stability, it can reduce crime rates significantly.
Yes, and it can also foster a sense of community and belonging among residents.
Absolutely. It's encouraging to see efforts being made to address these issues.
I agree. Positive change takes time, but it's worth celebrating when it happens.
Yes, and it's important to keep pushing for progress and inclusivity in society.
Lesson 13: Understanding Hernias.
Did you know that hernias are often repaired through surgical procedures?
Yes, I've read that a hernia occurs when there is a tear or weakness in the abdominal wall.
Exactly. It allows internal organs to push through, which can be quite uncomfortable.
That sounds painful. How do doctors typically repair a hernia during surgery?
They usually use a mesh material to strengthen the area and prevent it from happening again.
That makes sense. It's fascinating how medical technology has advanced to treat these conditions.
Absolutely. Many people recover quickly and can return to their normal activities shortly after.
That's great to hear. It's important for individuals to get proper treatment for their health.
Yes, and understanding the signs of a hernia can help people seek help sooner.
Lesson 14, Donut Delights.
Have you ever thought about how even the holes punched out of the donut can be sold separately?
Yes. It's interesting that those little bits can become a kind of mini donut.
Exactly. They're often called donut holes, and they can be just as delicious.
I love that. It's a great way to reduce waste while offering customers more treats.
Absolutely. It's smart marketing. People enjoy trying different flavors and sizes.
Yes, and those mini donuts can be perfect for a quick snack or dessert.
For sure. I think it's fun to see how creative bakers can be with their products.
Definitely. And it adds variety to the menu, which keeps customers coming back.
I agree. Next time, I'll have to try some donut holes along with my regular donuts.
Lesson 15, Family Activities.
How many adults and children are joining us for the picnic?
2 adults and 1 child will be coming along for the fun.
That sounds like a nice group. It'll be great to have everyone together.
Yes. Kids always add a special energy to gatherings, don't you think?
Absolutely. Their excitement is contagious and makes everything more enjoyable.
For sure. We should plan some activities that everyone can participate in.
I agree. Games like frisbee or a scavenger hunt could be fun for all ages.
Yes. Let's also include some delicious snacks for everyone to enjoy.
Definitely. Good food is essential for a successful picnic.
Lesson 16, Culinary Delights.
Excellent choice. The beaches and cuisine there are world renowned.
Yes. I've heard so much about the fresh seafood and local delicacies.
Absolutely. It's a perfect destination for food lovers.
I can't wait to try the famous dishes and experience the local flavors.
Exactly. Each region has its own unique culinary traditions to discover.
Yes. Eating at local restaurants will give us a taste of the culture.
For sure. Plus, the atmosphere by the beach will make it even more enjoyable.
I agree. Dining with a view of the ocean sounds like a dream.
Let's make a list of must-try dishes before we go.
Lesson 17, Freedom's Echo.
Did you know that slavery in Cuba only officially ended in the 1880s? It's pretty shocking to think about.
It really is. I mean, considering how long people have fought for freedom, it feels like it was just yesterday.
Exactly, and even after that, many people still faced significant challenges. The impact of such a dark history lingers on.
Yes, and it's heartbreaking to realize that even today, millions of people in North America are still trapped in modern slavery.
That's a sobering thought. It's like a shadow of the past that refuses to fade away completely.
Absolutely. Education and awareness are crucial if we want to combat these issues effectively.
I agree. If we understand our history, we can better appreciate the importance of freedom and human rights.
Right. And it's vital that we share these stories so that future generations are aware of the struggles and triumphs.
Yes, storytelling can be a powerful tool for change. It connects people and inspires action.
Lesson 18: Outdoor Activities.
Well, you could try hiking, there are some beautiful trails nearby.
That sounds amazing. I love being out in nature and getting some exercise.
Yes, hiking is a fantastic way to enjoy the outdoors and stay active at the same time.
Absolutely. Plus, the views from the top of a trail can be breathtaking.
For sure. It's always rewarding to reach the summit after a good hike.
Yes. Do you have a favorite trail in mind?
I do. There's a trail that leads to a stunning waterfall, we should definitely check it out.
That sounds perfect. Let's plan a day trip to explore it together.
I'm excited. It'll be a fun adventure filled with beautiful scenery.
Lesson 19: Swim trunk shopping.
So, are you ready for summer? I'm currently on the hunt for a new pair of swim trunks.
Not yet, I'm still looking for the perfect outfit. What about you?
I want something that's both stylish and comfortable, you know? It's hard to find the right fit sometimes.
Oh, I totally get that. I want my swimwear to look good but also feel great when I'm swimming.
Exactly. And I think bright colors are the way to go this year. What do you think?
I love bright colors for summer. They really make a statement and capture the fun spirit of the season.
For sure. Maybe we can check out some stores together and help each other find the best options.
That sounds like a fun idea. Shopping is always more enjoyable with a friend.
Absolutely, and we can grab some ice cream afterward to celebrate our new finds.
Lesson 20: Bathroom Essentials.
I just noticed something strange in the bathroom. There are no toiletries, like shampoo and conditioner.
Really? That's odd. How can a bathroom be without those essentials?
I know, right? It feels a bit incomplete. I guess some people might just bring their own.
That makes sense, but still, it's surprising to find it lacking. What do you usually do in such situations?
Well, I normally pack a travel sized version of my favorite products just in case.
Smart move. I should start doing that too. It's always better to be prepared.
For sure. And it saves you from those uncomfortable moments when you need something.
Exactly. I mean, who wants to go without their favorite shampoo?
Nobody. Let's make a checklist for our next trip to ensure we don't forget anything.
Lesson 21, Battling the Wind.
I was walking down the street with my friend earlier, and we were having a tough time against the wind.
That sounds challenging. Was it really that strong?
Yes, it felt like the wind was pushing us back with every step we took.
Wow. It can be quite a workout just trying to walk straight in those conditions.
Exactly. We ended up laughing at how ridiculous we must have looked struggling against it.
At least it made for a memorable experience. Sometimes the little challenges can be fun.
True. And it's a good reminder to appreciate calmer days, right?
Absolutely. A little breeze is nice, but strong winds can be exhausting.
Next time, I'll definitely check the weather before heading out.
Lesson 22, Grocery Store Navigation.
Hey, do you know where the canned goods are? I can't seem to find them.
I believe they are in aisle 7, right next to the beans.
Thanks for the tip. I always seem to get lost in this store.
It can be confusing, especially with so many aisles to browse through.
Yes, and sometimes the signs aren't very clear either.
Exactly. A little more clarity would go a long way for shoppers.
For sure. I usually end up wandering around until I find what I need.
That's relatable. Maybe we should come up with a shopping list next time.
Great idea. A list would definitely keep us focused and save time.
Lesson 23, Cultural Sensitivity.
I've noticed that what may seem rude in one culture might be acceptable in another.
That's a very interesting observation. Cultural differences can be quite profound.
Yes, and it's important to be aware of these differences to avoid misunderstandings.
Absolutely. A small gesture in one culture could be offensive in another.
Right. That's why learning about different cultures is so valuable.
Exactly. It helps us to communicate better and be more respectful.
Plus, it opens our minds to new perspectives and ways of thinking.
Definitely. I love discussing cultural nuances, it's so enlightening.
Me too. It enriches our experiences, especially when traveling.
Lesson 24, Quality Assurance.
Did you know that every kind of grain, fruit, vegetable, berry, and animal is tested for quality?
Really? That's quite an extensive process. How does it work?
They ensure that everything meets safety standards before it reaches consumers.
That's reassuring. It's good to know that there's a system in place to protect us.
Yes. Quality checks help maintain the integrity of our food supply.
It makes sense, especially with all the food recalls we hear about.
Exactly. Testing helps to prevent issues before they arise.
And it's crucial for public health and safety.
Definitely. We should appreciate the effort that goes into ensuring our food is safe.
Lesson 25, Creative Storage Ideas.
Definitely. Storage bins, shelves, and furniture with hidden storage are great solutions.
Yes. They maximize space and help keep things organized and accessible.
I love furniture that doubles as storage, it's so practical for smaller living areas.
Absolutely. It's functional and stylish at the same time.
Right. Using vertical space with shelves can really open up a room too.
Yes. It allows you to display items while keeping the floor clear.
I think adding some decorative boxes on shelves can enhance the look as well.
That's a great idea. It adds personality while keeping things neat.
For sure. Let's explore different options and see what works best for our needs.
Lesson 26, Discount Store Finds.
Yes, I also went to a discount store recently.
How was it? I've heard the prices there can be amazing.
The prices were great, but the clothes were a bit hit or miss.
I understand. Sometimes you can find gems, and other times, not so much.
Exactly. I found a few good pieces, but some didn't meet my expectations.
It's always a gamble with discount stores, but it can be worth it for the savings.
True. Plus, it's fun to browse and see what unique items you can discover.
I agree. You never know when you might find something truly special.
And it's always nice to save a little money while shopping.
Lesson 27, Darwin's Observations.
In one place near South America, known as the Galapagos Islands, Darwin observed incredible wildlife.
Yes, those islands played a crucial role in his theory of evolution, didn't they?
Exactly. He noticed how species adapted to their environments in unique ways.
That's fascinating. It really highlights the importance of biodiversity.
Absolutely. The variations among species on different islands were remarkable.
Yes, and it was a pivotal moment in understanding natural selection.
For sure. Those observations changed the way we think about evolution today.
It's amazing how a single journey can lead to such profound insights.
Definitely. The Galapagos Islands are a treasure trove of knowledge for scientists.
Lesson 28, Room Preferences.
If you prefer a higher floor, I'll try my best to allocate a room on a higher floor for you.
That sounds great. I enjoy the view from up high, it makes the stay more special.
I agree. Being on a higher floor often means less noise from the street, too.
Yes, and the scenery can be quite breathtaking, especially if there's a nice sunset.
Absolutely. I think it adds to the overall experience of staying in a hotel.
Definitely. A good view can make a trip feel even more memorable.
I'll make sure to note your preference when I check in.
Thank you. I really appreciate that consideration.
No problem. I want to ensure you have the best stay possible.
Lesson 29, Holiday Trees.
Real pine trees smell nice, but you have to be careful that they don't dry out and start a fire.
That's true. It's essential to keep them well watered and monitored during the holiday season.
Exactly. A dry tree can become a serious fire hazard, especially with all the lights on it.
Yes. I always check the water level daily to make sure it stays fresh.
That's a smart practice. Plus, a well-watered tree looks much better and lasts longer.
Absolutely. The scent of a fresh pine tree really adds to the festive atmosphere.
For sure. It's one of my favorite parts of the holiday season.
Yes, and decorating it with lights and ornaments makes it even more special.
I agree. It's such a wonderful tradition to gather around the tree with family.
Lesson 30, Celebrating Life's Joys.
Because, as I think Emma Goldman said, if I can't dance, I don't want to be part of your revolution.
That quote is so powerful. It really emphasizes the importance of joy in activism.
Exactly. Life should be about celebrating and finding happiness, even while fighting for change.
Yes. It reminds us that enjoyment and passion can fuel our efforts for a better world.
Absolutely. Without joy, the struggle can feel overwhelming and discouraging.
I completely agree. We need to keep that spirit alive to inspire others.
For sure. Let's make it a priority to spread positivity in our actions.
Yes, we can create a movement that embraces both joy and purpose.
I'm excited about the possibilities. Together, we can make a difference while having fun.
Lesson 31, Plant Exchange.
Yes, I brought some cuttings from my spider plant. Would you like to trade?
That sounds great. I've always wanted a spider plant for my collection.
Perfect. They're easy to care for and can thrive in different conditions.
Yes. I love how they produce those little offshoots, making them even more special.
Exactly. It's a fun way to share plants and grow our collections.
I agree. What would you like in return?
I'd love to get a cutting from your pothose plant, it looks amazing.
Absolutely. I can give you a cutting right now.
Awesome. I'm excited to see how both our plants thrive.